Now that is one Tuna Mornay made. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick today, Tuna Mornay. Now it's a very easy, quick pasta dish. It's very comforting, it's simple to do, and we're going to use a couple of tins of tuna. So we're going to drain those tuna. This tuna's in this is in brine actually, but if you get spring water or anything like that, that's fine. Well, even if you use it in oil, it doesn't matter. So what we need to do, we need to crack on and get some pasta on. So let's get a flame on under there. Get some water boiling and in with a pinch of salt. Okay, now I've got some pasta elbows. You use any pasta of choice. Just cook it to the packet instructions. Basically, chuck it in some boiling water. Give it a little stir around to loosen it up and let it cook. We want to cook it so it's got a little bit of texture left in there because it's going to go in the oven. But you know, everything's already cooked before it goes in the oven, so even if you cook your pasta just a little bit too much, don't worry about it. So whilst that's doing, we need to take our tuna and drain it. Okay, pasta cooked, just put to one side. Then we want a pan on. Okay, a pan on, and we want to go in with some butter. Okay, and what we want to do, we want to go in with our onions and our garlic. So get our onions in there, or our onion. And start to sweat down those onions in there. In there with just a little pinch of thyme. That's just going to put a little bit of underlying flavour in our sauce. Now this is a pretty quick recipe. We're going to soften those off. Not cook them all the way through. Soften them off and we're going to make a roux. It's very easy. We don't have to panic over it. Any white roux is simple to make. Butter and flour, bit of milk. Add a bit of cream if you so wish. And I probably wish with this actually. Okay, when you've got your onions softened up, we want to be going in there with our flour. Start to cook that down in there. Now it doesn't take long to cook out the rawness of flour. So you don't have to go bananas and leave it cooking forever. You know, we want to keep a white sauce and not a brown sauce. In with some milk. Start to work it in, build up our paste. In with some more milk. Keep it going. Try and get up there, try and get that smooth sauce made. No, it's not hard. It's really, really not hard. Now I'm going in here with 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Completely optional, but it gives that little bit of a sour kick in there. You know, you can get it by lemon zest or anything like that, but I think the Dijon mustard puts that nice sour underlying flavour through there. Now you can't taste it, it doesn't go sour that you think, oh no. And to this I'm going to add a splash of cream. Cream, completely optional. Stir that in there, we get this lovely creamy thick sauce forming. I mean, this is so easy. I've got some white pepper here, and it is normal white pepper. Just put a little bit of pepper in. Now I'm not going to season this anymore until we taste it at the end. In with some freshly chopped parsley. Oh, there we are. I mean, come on. Look how fabulous that looks. Now let's give that a taste test. Season with a little bit of salt if you want it. Entirely up to you. Stir that in there. So that is our sauce made. Flame off. Now if you wanted to, you could chuck cheese in there and melt the cheese in there if you want, and have like a cheesy underlying flavour going all the way through your pasta. In fact, it does make a really delicious sauce. But we're going to try and stick more to the traditional Mornay type sauce. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our sauce and we're going to add it to our pasta. Give it a good stir through your pasta there. You know, if you do it in the pan like this, all that sauce is going to go inside those pasta shells, those elbows. Okay, that's our pasta mixed up. That's some melted butter in there. Now what we're going to do, we're going to chuck our breadcrumbs in there with that melted butter. Little mix over. That's going to put a little bit of butter flavour on those breadcrumbs. Completely optional, you don't have to. And you know, you could actually put this and dry roast it all in the oven with the butter on. But we're not going to do that because it's going to go in the oven on it anyway. So that's going to have that butter flavour in there, which really complements this sauce, especially when it's melted with the cheese. One side, tin. A little bit of pasta in the bottom of that tin. Oh, get it in. Right, now we want to be taking our tuna. Our tuna has been drained, but we just want to crumble a bit of that tuna all over that pasta. You know, you want some tuna in every bite of this. Over the top with some more of that pasta. Oh, get it on there. Into the corners. Squash it down. A little bit of black pepper over there. On with our breadcrumbs. And then we want to go over there with some melted cheese. And what we're going to do, we're going to put a little bit of parsley on there now. And then we'll save a little bit for garnish. Now, cheese of choice, I've got cheddar, I've got mozzarella. In fact, we've got a mixture here. And I can tell you, it's melting. It's that hot. Okay, I mean, how simple is that? Now, don't forget, all of this is already cooked, and breadcrumbs, well, they're already cooked anyway. So what we need to do is get that in that oven and cook it till it's golden of choice. Now, if you want to get it super cooked all over the top, just leave it in. Oh, that's quite heavy actually. Right, in your oven. Oven on. Now I've got this to about 180. Oh, we're just going to turn it on for about 20 minutes. But we're going to keep looking at it, because if it's all golden in 15 minutes, it's coming out, it's done. Ping! Whoa! Let's get in here. Oh, come on. You kidding me? Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. That's our Tuna Mornay. Tuna pasta, tuna casserole, whatever you know it by, made. That looks fantastic. We just need to let it cool down just a little minute and then we can serve it up. Now, I'm just going to sprinkle over a little bit of fresh parsley. I mean, come on. Just look at that. Right, I don't think we can wait any longer. Let's get in here. Oh, and let's have some of that out of there. Now that is one tuna mornay made. Oh, that is amazing. There's some of that crunchy top. Oh, crunchy cooked cheese. Tuna mornay, tuna pasta, tuna casserole, whatever you know it by, made. Now if you like what we're doing, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe, share with your friends, all that kind of stuff. Catch you in the next video.